Guardian Golem was definitely unexpected to see in such an amazing cave, but it has a big health bar at the bottom of the screen, so let's see what this boss has to offer. I don't believe there's anything different about the boss compared to the versions outside, which doesn't surprise me at this point. I used a weaker weapon this time to prevent a stagger since I wanted to see most of the attacks, and the visceral attack damage is basically a one shot, which is something I want to avoid for the showcase. I feel that this type of enemy is almost perfect but fails to be aggressive enough for its size. Giant enemies haven't had the best treatment in the SoulsBlood series in my opinion, and this is just another example. It's usually the same strategy of aiming for their ankles and avoid getting stepped on, so it's getting rather old after seeing it in nearly every game. I can't even think of an appropriate example on how to execute giant type enemies from the other 6 games. They've been that bad. Perhaps later in the game they'll change my mind, hopefully. My strategy requires a fair bit of manipulation where I bait an attack standing away so that I can attack the ankles during the attack animation, then I would simply do it again. There are special situations such as a charge attack and a spitfire attack. The charge attack compromises the strategy cycle, but only for a brief moment. The spitfire attack with a backwards walk has an opportunity for striking, however in this example the Guardian Golem was up against the wall, so I didn't risk it. It's not surprising that I had to restrict dodging for this fight. I wanted a challenge, so I gave myself one. This will probably be one of the last fights you'll see me restrict dodging, because as bosses get more complex, the more iframes there are to find, and I only have so much time during the day. However, if I notice enough generous iframes, then I'll apply restrictions once again. We shall see.